like a spectacle handlebar in front of you, and you just turn it to the left or to the right, and that's off the tank goes. So the earliest post-war vehicle is the Hummer Pig, which I mentioned earlier, the Flying Pig. This is the vehicle with give way on the front. This is very widely used in trouble in Northern Ireland. And the idea was when they went to drive that very attractive bottles, tops. And the basic thing is, in 1950s, were all scrapyards all over the UK.
Ladies and gents, don't forget at 12 o'clock we have the World War I reenactors. That will be in the main arena doing the display, along with the World War I tank. That is taking place in the main arena at 12 o'clock.
Down a bombardment on the German position to support the attack. And the Germans have now opened fire on the advancing British. They're taking fire. And the Germans have brought down gas on the British position. And they're having to put on the gas masks. But they have now summoned up the tank to give support. As you see, tanks at the time did not move very fast. And the soldiers will shortly be taking up position behind the tank to follow the tank into the attack. And they will be supporting this attack by a fresh bombardment of the German position. And the tank will now start to advance as the soldiers form up behind it.
I can see it. Must be an aliens were landing, it wouldn't be really expect.
And it would appear that the tank has been disabled, ladies and gentlemen. The tank has been disabled, so the British infantry are going to have to go in themselves.
I don't think we'll fit in somehow. Let's get the road to
And the tank crew have evacuated the tank and taken cover, and it looks like, ladies and gentlemen, the attack has sadly failed. And that is the way that things were. The Germans fought very hard on their great retreat as they were pushed back, and it was not a pushover to defeat the German army. As I say, in 1918 we took more casualties than we did in 1917, the year of Passchendaele, and 1916, the year of the Somme.
Let's go back around again. Yeah, that toilet on my inside's alright for men to use, but it's got no toilet roll for females. There's something for this one there, we've got some on the way. Yeah,
You went to go there?
These vehicles have actually been built on Land Rover chassis because I think there's only 2 or 3 original vehicles left in the world. So here's the boys again. Thanks Phil, thanks for doing that. Thanks for letting the boys drive around. And following Stug STUD Stug 3, self-propelled gun. The German army had about 8,000 during the Second World War.
You can't hear it.
An original Stug 3 in running condition would cost you about £3 million today. It's far cheaper to build a replica on a 432 chassis. They're great for films, they're great for demonstrations, but unless you're really knowledgeable, it's very, very difficult to tell the difference between the reproduction and the real thing.
The running gear.
Now the beauty of the M18, the Hellcat, which is going past us now, if you want to buy a tank, that is the best tank in the world to buy. Unfortunately, I've got no more left, so I can't plug you any. They're superb, they're fully automatic. They've got dual controls, so the driver can drive it or the co-driver can drive it. They'll go to 70 miles an hour, absolutely flat out. They're brilliant pieces of kit. The engine is it's a 9-cylinder Continental 975 engine which propels the Sherman tank. Now that engine in the Sherman propels a tank which is weighing between 28 and 32 tons. That Hellcat only weighs 13 tons, so you've got an engine that's used for a 28 or 32 ton tank. You put it in a tank weighing 13 tons and it'll do 70 miles an hour. So manoeuvrable, fully automatic, you just put it down and unfortunately, I've all these things right onto the roof. And to overcome any light resistance they may get from the enemy. So the universal carrier is reversing into a park position. So he definitely won't know, Mills. You've just parked your truck in front of me. Hey, you can't get the staff these days, you know, you really can't. So the Dingoes away up the top of the hill, probing the German defences, closely followed by the Universal Carrier. You can see the crew have got their faces covered to protect themselves from the dust. Problem with this fella Mells who's running this show, he's parked his car in front of me, which means I've got to walk out onto the bloody battlefield right near them explosions. Hey. The Germans must have spotted them because their reconnaissance unit are doing the same. A couple of scout cars have come out just to check on the enemy. These small German armoured cars were quite effective because they were armed with the 20mm cannon, and those cannons are devastating, they really are. You don't want to get close to them when they go off.
Open fire!
There's obviously been contact. The German defences have opened fire on the British reconnaissance. They'll be going back as soon as they can to their own lines. The Germans realise that the battle is on, so they're making their way back to their own lines. Obviously the German artillery has been zeroed in onto the position of the reconnaissance regiment. The Germans are firing a Nerval Werfer, which is a multiple barrel rocket, or the Screaming Mimes as the Allied called them. So these are the German artillery pieces at the top of the hill. The Dingo's gone up in flames. It's either that or the curry he had last night. So from the top of the arena, the German infantry are coming in. Some truckloads of artillery are coming. The Allies are firing back with their artillery pieces, so they've been spotted. The Germans are pushing forward despite the artillery fire. Now the German mortars have just been fired. The German mortar fire was very, very effective. Now the American troops who are dug in at the bottom of the field are now firing at the advancing Germans. Germans are advancing very carefully. Time to get your marshmallows out, folks. Soon be toasted. Keep an eye out for the smoke rings. What's that smoke aboard? The Allied response has been further muted. A few artillery rounds. getting a dangerous spot now behind the commentary caravan, as the Germans have taken cover behind us. The British artillery is still coming in, the Germans are still advancing. Bang goes the neighbourhood. The Allies have been a bit slow to react, but now the armour's coming in. You can see just how manoeuvrable the M18 is with all that power. The M18 is taking a hit. But you can feel that heat. At the moment, the stalemate, the German armoured car has been hit. The crew is rapidly evacuating the vehicle. Both sides are taking casualties. I think the M36 with its 90mm gun has taken a toll of the German armour. The Valentine has been on the far side of the arenas, taking some incoming artillery. There seems to be pockets of German activity all over the arena. Germans are bringing their anti-tank artillery onto the battlefield. The British soldiers are taking cover behind the Valentine tank on the far side. The GIs are hiding behind the Hellcat and the Jackson. More Allied reinforcements coming onto the battlefield, as you can see on the far side. Even more. It looks as though this battle is rapidly becoming a one-sided affair with the amount of Allied armour, the amount of Allied troops. There's a smoke ring up above the battlefield. There, if you look up into the sky, against the clouds, you can see a nice smoke ring. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this may be a reenactment, but I wouldn't like to be one of those guys out there when those rounds are going off. It would appear that most of the German reinforcements are now on the battlefield, whereas the Allies are still reinforcing, bringing more troops up. It's a bit difficult to describe what's actually going on in the battle because it's difficult to see keep getting my nostrils singed. It would appear as though the Germans are falling back under an artillery barrage. And while eyes are pushing forward, German troops are retreating back towards their trenches at the top of the hill. You know what, I want danger money for this job. Got to keep pushing forward. Obviously the superiority in armour has made the difference. Another smoke ring in the sky. I've got a bloody 30-cal machine gun outside the front door. The F-36 is now advancing past the German studs, on those studs. On the far side of the arena, there's a thing on the right flank. Judging by the number of Allied soldiers, the resistance should be overcome soon. Attack the structures. The Germans throwing their steam grenades out in the hope that they can turn off the Allied attacks, but it seems as though the lost cause. The Allies are certainly advancing a lot further than they expected to, and I think it can't be long before the battle will be over. The Germans will have to either surrender or the infantry now are back up behind the tanks, who are now secure the trenches. This is all the resistance. It's finally going to be overcome. I don't think it can be long before the defenders come to overrun. One or two of them surrendering now, putting their hands in the air. One or two weapons have been thrown out. Looks as though the F-36 is gone up. The machine gunner in the turret is making sure that any infantry either keep the head downs or surrender. Suddenly gone quiet, so it would appear as though the resistance is over, but you never know, you never know. You may have some die-hard fanatics. There we go, again the odd soldier that's about. Has anybody seen Mel's dog? Oh, I'm sorry, that was the signal for end of exercise. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I think you'll agree it was well worth the wait.
Down to the crowd line as soon as we can. Do all your weapon checks, please, while you're lining up. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy that? No. Did you really enjoy that? Did you kids enjoy it? I can't hear the kids. Did you enjoy it? Right, these guys, reenactors, vehicle owners, they all put a lot of money, a lot of passion into the hobby.
Yes,
They spend a lot on weapons, uniforms, vehicles, spares, insurance, keeping everything rocking and rolling so they can come and do displays and do battle reenactments such as this for the viewing public. Now, events of this size are usually only down south, but 3 Yorkshire people got together and decided, you know what, us Yorkshire people can put on a good show. So what we've done, we've brought kit from all over the country, living history groups from all over the country. We've brought them to Yorkshire so we can showcase the talents and hopefully educate you to the previous conflicts we've experienced, namely World War I, World War II, and conflicts since. We like to remember those, the fallen, those that participated in these terrible conflicts, and we honour those that fell. But these guys want to keep the memory living, and part of that memory is to reenact, to display, and it's to create living history this way. So it's a big education element in what they do. And they always love to talk about the kit, the information, the history about the group they portray. So today is a very hot day. They've all got full kit. They're firing blank firing weapons, which generate a lot of heat. They've been running about the pitch. So these guys, some of them not so young, I think have put on a good show, both display and certainly in the battle. The vehicle owners, similarly, they spend a lot of money keeping these vehicles alive, and so people such as yourself can come and view them and see them actually moving and firing.